Just a quick one for you today on the European Union. Now, at the beginning of every week, I like to just check out what's going to be going on in Parliament over the next week. In fact, it's the only thing I use Reddit for. I'm really an old man at heart. I have no idea how Reddit works, but I know there's a really cool one that says, here are all the laws MPs are voting on this week, explained in plain English. It's brilliant. It just lists everything that's happening. And so I was looking what's going on, and here's what I found. The terms of withdrawal from EU referendum bill. So that was there. There's a couple of others actually. There's the hospital parking charges and business rates bill. I mean, the parking charges at the NHS has been appalling for years. The House of Lords exclusion of hereditary peers bill, second reading. So this bill proposes that they gradually remove hereditary peers from the House of Lords by scrapping the by-elections that are held to elect a new one when one of them dies. Now, I spoke about this before. Tony Blair destroyed the whole point of the House of Lords by getting rid of most hereditary peers, and the ones that are remaining, whenever one dies, they hold a by-election to replace it with another hereditary peer. So there's a bill going through Parliament here that suggests scrapping that. Electronic cigarettes regulation bill, blah, blah, blah. But the one that really stood out was the terms of withdrawal from EU referendum bill, second reading. A bill to require the holding of a referendum to endorse the United Kingdom and Gibraltar exit package proposed by HM government for withdrawal from the EU, or to decide to remain a member following the completion of formal exit negotiations and for connected purposes. I mean, there's even waffle in that tiny little summary. But basically what this seems to be saying is, this is a bill that decides whether we're going to have a referendum on the final exit package proposed by Her Majesty's government. Now, this was introduced by Geraint Davies. That's a Welsh name, by the way. And he is a British politician in the Labour Cooperative Party. So he's technically a member of Parliament for both parties, as a member of the Cooperative Party and the Labour Party. If you don't know about that, by the way, look up the Cooperative Party. It's like the hidden giant in British politics. The Cooperative Party is just a sort of socialist Labour kind of party that's connected to the Labour Party. So he represents both of those. He's an MP for Croydon Central. And if you think that what he's doing with this private members bill, and a private members bill is a bill that is put towards Parliament that's not coming from somebody who represents the executive. So basically it's someone outside of government who's presenting a bill. Who knows what will happen with this bill? You would hope, in theory, it will get shrugged off and ignored because it's madness. It's going against the democratic will of the people and suggests that we just have another referendum, which you can't do. If you lose a referendum, you can't just keep having them until you do win them. But with the state of Parliament, with the attitude of the Labour Party wanting to remain in the customs union, and even Theresa May looking to be backtracking and talking about a customs partnership, which is just a customs union agreement. Who knows what will happen? Who knows if this bill will go through? It's going into the second reading now, which is basically just a discussion to ensure that everybody understands the general principles of the bill before it goes forward onto any kind of vote. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for this bill. And in the meantime, if you want to contact Geraint Davies MP, you can do so on his website, geraintdavies.org.uk. And his email is on the contact page. It's geraint.davies.mp@parliament.uk. Maybe give him a message, maybe give him an email, and in fact, maybe email your own Member of Parliament to tell them to vote against this bill. Cheers. If you like that and want to see more, remember to like and subscribe and download the new Rebel app from the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.